My name is Crem, and I'm the Director of Fitness, and thank you for joining me for today's Get Up and Move Total Body Workout. The reason why I'm sitting down today is I'm going to show you a total body routine that you can do just from a chair. Okay, sometimes we can't be as mobile as we'd like, but we still want to be active. And there's definitely a lot of great exercises that you can do to still get moving and to feel like you're getting that body a really good workout. So I wanted to share some exercises with you today that I thought would be really helpful. As usual, if you haven't exercised in the past or if you've never participated in one of our routines here, it's always a great idea to check with your physician first, just to make sure exercise is safe for you to be able to take on at this time. And always make sure that you have water, listen to your body, stay hydrated. I'm going to show you, we're going to definitely go through some stretching today, and we're going to maybe take a break or two, but always listen to your body. If there's an ache and a pain that you feel like you need to give special attention to and take time out with, please definitely do that. Remember, this is your workout. It's all about you during this time. So let's go ahead and get going with that. I'm going to show you some exercises that you can do with some dumbbells today, as well as just things like common cans, right? So these exercises are meant for you to be able to do wherever you are. So if you're not at a gym, if you're at home, if you're at the office, if you're in your living room, wherever you have some space, you can always get some activity in. And if you don't have cans or dumbbells, don't worry. These exercises are great with nothing at all. So again, giving you a lot of flexibility. So let's go ahead and dive on in. We're going to start with stretching. Even though you are doing exercises from a chair, it's always important to make sure that you stretch, okay? You want to kind of get that body ready to go for the activity that you're going to do. So you don't want to sort of start out cold, so to speak. Get the body kind of stretched and get it pliable. So we're going to start with kind of crossing that arm. And no matter what, as far as what chair to choose a chair that won't move on you, okay? So definitely it's something that's going to have a back to support you, as well as a chair that does not have wheels, or if it has wheels, that they can lock. So really important to make sure that you got the right chair surface, okay? So again, back to that arm stretch. This is a really good stretch for the shoulders and the back of the arm here. So lightly kind of bring your arm towards you, right? This is a really good one to kind of open up the shoulders, so to speak. And as far as stretching time, stretch to for as long as you feel like is good for you, okay? So if you want to stretch for 15 seconds, 20 seconds or longer, that's totally fine. You really want to get the great benefit of that stretch. And we're going to switch arms. Got to be both sides. Makes perfect sense. The great thing about stretching is do it throughout the day. You don't have to necessarily be doing exercise to stretch. So stretch while you're at work. Stretch, when you're doing any kind of activity. Stretch when you wake up in the morning. Just a good idea to always kind of make sure that's present in your day. It really helps out a lot. All right, so that's good. Let's go ahead and roll those shoulders forward. Loosen up the shoulder muscles here. Nice and easy. Also get the neck going too, right? So sometimes we don't give our necks the stretching and the attention that it needs. Be nice and easy, especially if you're someone who sits at a desk throughout the day. That neck, these muscles can get really tense. Let's do the shoulders the other way, right? So taking it to the back now, kind of going in reverse mode. Very good. Let's do the wrist, up and down, kind of flex those a little bit. Easy. Fingers. Again, another thing that we probably forget. We're like, oh, okay, of course. I should stretch my fingers. I should stretch my hand. Let's go this way. This also is really good for the forearms. These muscles here, kind of opens those up a little bit. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and bring those arms up and force those palms, thumbs towards the ceiling. It's a really good way to open up the chest, open up the front of the arms and the shoulders as well. Stretch it. Great. That always feels really good. Now, we also can stretch out the lower part of the body from a chair too. So go ahead and cross your leg, right? Now crossing your leg is a bit tough. So let's say it's a little difficult to get the leg from here to here. Just do as much as you can. So maybe you can bring your leg here. You just want to twist that core, twist your body. So go in the opposite direction. Sort of put that foot rested on the calf there and twist. You're just going to open up the inner part of that thigh, but if you can get to here, push that elbow down onto the knee and kind of turn. All right, open the inner thigh. Also, you're opening up the core, that lower back muscles there a little bit. Good. Relax. Let's do the other side. Same thing. Bring that leg up, push down. Now I'm going to sort of turn away from the knee. Get that inner thigh involved there. Good. All right. Now, let's get a little warmed up. Move your feet. Kind of march in place. Right? We just kind of get the muscles going. So when we need to be active from a seated position, you want to take as much benefit as you can to just get some movement in. And you also want to work on your posture at the same time. So I'm going to try to sit up in my chair as much as I can. So I don't want to lean back. I really want to sit up. And I'm getting my arms moving and I'm tapping my feet because I want to get my heart rate elevated. And I want to, again, loosen up my muscles, right? They're about to do some work. So I want to kind of get them going a little bit. So get into a march sequence. Good. Now we're going to go in and out. In and out. In and out. There you go. I'm still moving my feet. I'm going at a pace that feels comfortable for me, right? And go the opposite way. So the arm that was on top goes now on the bottom. There you go. And you do these for as many as you want. We're doing them for time today. Good. Now I'm going to tap, tap. I'm moving my arms. Again, this is just our warm up a little bit, right? We might not be able to do as many stretches or warm up a certain way. So you can absolutely move the body from a chair and warm up from a chair. Here you go. Good. Let's do a few more. Let's step out to the side. Getting loose. I'm getting my knees ready, right? I'm loosening up my knees and my upper body at the same time. There you go. Let's do about 10 more seconds here. And 5 seconds. Perfect. And now let's go up. Get those shoulders ready. Shoulders are ready. There we go. Keep that stomach nice and tight. And rest. Okay. All right, Lydia. Let's get to it. Let's do this workout. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work the chest area and a little bit of the back of the arms. So if you're doing these with cans or dumbbells, I recommend, if you've not done these movements before, and if you have dumbbells, start a little lighter than you normally would till you get used to it. It's really important to make sure your form is of the utmost importance. So it's okay to start lighter than you normally would. You can always get stronger and get heavier. So I'm going to show you this exercise with cans. And I'm going to lean back on my chair. I want to keep my legs perfectly straight. And I want these cans really about across the middle part of the chest area. And I'm going to have like a 90-degree angle in my arms. And I'm going to press. Press. And what I'm visualizing is squeezing those chest muscles in and out. There you go. Good. Press. Press. Squeezing the chest. You got it. Good. And squeeze. And squeeze. Good. And as I come in, I'm going to change it up a little bit. Now I'm going to twist at the top. Twist at the top. So this gets more of the inner part of the chest muscles involved, as well as the outer. Very good. Keep it up. You got it. Press it. Press. Let's do 5 here. 4, 3, 2. Last one, last one. Good. All right. Okay. So again, really good exercise for those chest muscles right in this area here. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is going to focus on lower body. Primarily the front of the thighs, back of the thighs, rear end. We're going to do a chair squat. Chair squat's a great exercise to build up, strengthen the legs overall, and help and tone and tighten those areas. But also, chair squat is a good way, if you're not a little sure about squats in general, or maybe your balance is a bit tricky, it's a really good way to kind of introduce yourself to squatting, okay? So we're going to do this with no added resistance, just our own body weight. Make sure your feet are about hip width apart, okay? And there's definitely different variations of squats based on your foot position, but we're gonna go just about hip width here. I'm gonna have my stomach tight, my back is straight, and I wanna make sure when I step out from this chair that my knees don't go beyond my toes. And what I mean by that is I don't want my feet too close to the base of the chair, because when I stand, my knees go forward. So I want to make sure I'm watching that. So my feet are sort of away from the chair several inches, and I'm going to stand. Now, you can absolutely make sure when you stand, put your hands wherever you want. Okay, you put your hands on the hips, put your hands up front, wherever you feel like you need to for balance. And we're just going to stand up and down, okay? So keep going there. Get ready for that. I'm going to make a slight adjustment to make sure you get that full effect of that squat. All right. Ready? Up and down. Here we go. And I just want to feel like I feel good about sitting in that chair. And as I'm up and down, I want to think about driving my heels through the floor. There you go. Up and down. Lift. Lift. Now, if you feel really good about it, you're like, okay, I think don't have to take a full seat on the chair, then you absolutely can just tap, right? And I widened my stance when I did that. Tap. Yeah, you're going to feel that right there in those thighs. Good. Tap. So I'm not sitting all the way back. Push. And when you come up, keep a slight bend in the knees. Don't hyperextend the knees. So keep a slight bend there. That's really important for just that knee joint. Okay, up and down. Keep breathing. You got it. Remember, hands wherever you want them to be. And up. And up. Nicely done. Press it. Press. Very good. Come on, you got it. Let's try to do 6, 5, 4, 3, push, 2, and up. One more. Very good. Good job. You got it right here, right? That's exactly where you should be feeling it. It's in that total thigh area. That's where we wanted it. Okay, so now we're going to bring it down a little bit. We're going to work on, since we did something with the upper body, lower body, we're going to now work on the core, the midsection. So I'm going to bring my chair, kind of position a little bit. And for this one, you're going to want to make sure that your chair is up against something that's pretty sturdy, that you don't feel like is going to kind of move out from under you. So just be careful of that positioning. And gonna get on the floor here. Make sure you feel comfortable about where you're laying. My feet are up, just like so. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on the stomach. I'm gonna work on doing a crunch or a sit-up here. And I want my hips to be about, again, a good 90 degrees or so from the chair, if I can. Now, when I come up, my goal is to try to come all the way up here. Now, if doing a sit-up is a bit tough, let's just say, you say, Crem, I can't quite make that yet. That's okay. Just make sure that you either cross your hands behind on your chest or have your hands behind your head. Don't clash your fingers together. And we're going to go up and down. Up and down. Right? You're still working that midsection, even if you can't come all the way up. So up and down. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. There you go. Perfect. Nice and tight. Think about pulling that belly, pulling it through the floor when you come up. Okay, pulling it in. Way to go. Up and down. There we go. You're doing good. Feel the muscles contract and tighten as you go up and down there. Perfect. Now let's just say I wanted to make this a little bit more challenging. okay? Because you absolutely can do that. You might decide, I want to bring, as I come up, I'm going to bring one leg up. See that? Just a little bit of a modification. A way to add a little more challenge to it. There we go. Good. Up and down. Squeezing. Let's do 7 here. 7. 6. 5. Keep it up there. 4. 3 more now. And 2. One more. We can do it. Good job. Way to go. Way to go. So you should be getting a nice tight feeling in that stomach, in your stomach muscles. Okay, so just remember, it's about the squeezing. It's not about how much weight you do with regards to your stomach muscles. It's really about how tight you contract those muscles. Okay, so really kind of focus on that. So let's catch your breath if you need it. We're going to take it back up to the top a little bit and kind of go through this series together again. All right. We're going to start back with that chest routine, okay? Those muscles there, working chest and the back of the arms. So grab your hands, grab your dumbbells, deep breath, get some water if you need it. Let's go. Let's hit it. All right. Ready? Leaning back, chest up, stomach tight. And you can absolutely cross your feet if you want to. Cross. And let's start out with twisting at the top. Twisting at the top. There you go. Good. Nice and easy. Yeah. Big push here. Big press here. Squeeze. Good. And we're going to do about 15 repetitions, or 15 times, okay? There we go. Let's do about 6 more here. 5. 4. 3. 2. One more. You got it. Press and squeeze. Good. All right. We don't need those right now. Now we're going to do the squat. You ready? Remember, sit up nice and tall. Feet are about hip width apart. And we're going to stand up. Yes. Back down. And down. There you go. Good. Remember, hands wherever you want. Wherever feels good for you. And up. Back straight, stomach tight. Very good. And up. Let's do 8. We can do 8. You can do it. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, let's take it to the floor. Now, if you need to take a break, take a break. Of course, this is your workout, but if you're ready to keep moving along with me, let's drop down and work on that stomach. Okay. So, remember, I want my feet, knees rested, legs rested on top here. Give myself a good angle. Whichever way you're going to do, either a sit up or a crunch. Let's do it. Up and down. Squeeze and breathe. Squeeze and breathe. That's the word for today's workout. Both words. Squeeze and breathe. There you go. Nice and tight. Couple more. We're going to get the legs in there if you want. One more. Lift it. Here we go. Lift it. Lift it. Lift. There you go. Remember, if you prefer to cross your hands, that's fine. If you want to use your hands this way, as long as you don't feel any strain in your neck. Okay, so you do not have to hold your head unless you feel like that's more comfortable for you. There you go. It's getting tight. You're feeling it. And squeeze. Good. Let's do about 5 more. And 4. And you can go faster than me if I'm going too slow. Remember, go your pace. And 2. 1 more. Beautiful. Beautiful. Way to go, Olivia. Way to go. All right. Catch your breath. You've worked some upper. You've worked some midsection. You've worked some legs. We're not done yet. So catch your breath. Get some water if you need it. I'm going to go back to being up on my chair here. All right. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to work the back area as well as the front of the arms, okay, right here. Now, what you want to do again, grab your cans or your dumbbells, whatever you're going to use, right? And this time I'm going to sit forward on my chair, sort of on the edge, okay? And I'm going to lean forward. So I basically want to think about leaning my upper body over my legs. My arms are going to be at the sides, and I'm going to bring them behind me. So I'm just pulling backwards, but I'm not coming up with it. So I don't want to do this. Okay, so I'm going to go here, curl. Yeah. Remember I said there was a couple different muscles or areas we were going to work here. Curl. Good. So that rowing piece works the back, right? So when you're seeing here, the rowing piece is working the back muscles. The curl is working the front of the arms, okay? All right. So row, curl. Row, curl. You got it. Row and curl. Row and curl. Just sort of let your upper body relax on your knees. Row, curl, row, and curl. Now, with being down on your lower back, and being down in that position is a little tough for your lower back, you can definitely go here and curl. Okay, so you can bring it up if you find that being low for too long is bothersome. There we go. Row, curl. Let's do about 5, 4, 3. Way to go. I see you out there. 2. 1 more. Good. All right. Okay. Got some back of the back muscles working there, sort of right in that area. The front of the arms working. All right. Let's keep going. Let's go ahead and work the thighs. Now we're going to do what's called a front leg raise. You're going to feel this mostly in the front of the leg. Okay, so we're going to sort of lean back a little bit. So I want to kind of scoot my rear end a little closer to the edge. Okay, now you can do this holding on or not holding on. It's whatever you feel most comfortable with. I'm going to have one leg bent. This one is straight, and my goal is to get this leg up. And the great thing is when I'm leaning back, I get some tightness in the belly at the same time too. So we're working a couple different muscles at one time, which I love that because it's a time saver. All right, up and down. And I want to keep my leg as straight as I can. Think about pointing my toe up towards the ceiling. And I want to kind of get all the way up to that chin. Now, if this is as far as you can go, that's totally fine. If you need to put it down each time and rest it, that's fine too. But I'm going to try to do this without resting the foot at all. Yep, you feeling that? That's starting to get tight. That's exactly what we're shooting for. There we go. Good, let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more in the thigh. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about, is that tightness that you get in that front of the thigh. Okay, same thing on this next leg. Leaning back, stomach's tight. We're working. We are working. There we go. Keep that toe up as much as you can. It's starting to settle in, it's starting to kick in. You can do it though. Up and down. Let's do 5 here. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. Yes. Oh yeah, right there. Okay. Take some deep breaths. Get some water if you need it. We're going to drop back down to the floor. We're going to go now focus on the core muscles right in the midsection. So, need my chair again because everything's from the chair. So, here we go. Now, I want to be able to work this time on kind of everything. Upper part of the stomach area, the lower, the sides. I want to kind of get everything involved here. So I'm going to go bring that leg up, but I'm going to twist my elbow towards the opposite knee. And then down. Twist. Twist. So that same movement that we did before was just a twist. Exactly. There we go. Up and down. Think about putting that elbow on the outside of the knee. Breathe. Up and down. Good. And I'm squeezing. I'm breathing. You're squeezing and breathing too. There we go. Up and down. And if you're doing a complete sit-up, same thing. Twist, twist. So you're going in, out, right? So it's up to you. You can keep it to a crunch on the floor, or you can go all the way up and down if you want. There we go. Squeezing. And breathing. Almost there. Let's do a few more of these. Let's do 5. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. Fantastic. All right. Some good tightness in the belly. Good tightness in the belly. That's exactly what we wanted. Take some deep breaths. Let's go through that one more time. Let's do it one more time. I think we can do it. As a matter of fact, I know we can. So let's grab that chair. Right back to it. All right. Cans, dumbbells, whatever you need there. Ready. Sit up nice and tall. Bending it forward. Row and curl. Row and curl. You got it. Squeeze those back muscles for me and the front of those arms. Even if you're not using a lot of weight, if you're focusing on the muscles and you're squeezing them as tight as you can, trust me, you will get some work. You're going to feel it. Here we go. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2 more. One more. Beautiful. Okay. Let's put those to the sides. Let's work that leg again. Ready? Leaning back, holding on. Lift. There you go. I love it. Good. 7, 8, 9, 10. Two more. And lift it. Beautiful. Next side. Let's do this one. Come on, lift it up. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do 12. Just like the other side. If we can, do what you can do. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Last one. Yes. Okay. Let's hit to the floor. Let's do some crunches. We're almost there. We got a little sweat going maybe. Heart might be up a little bit, which is a good thing too. Bring it here. Ready. And we're working. We are working. elevated. Don't pull on that neck. There we go. Up and down. Here we go. Almost there. Let's do a few more. Few more. 4, 3, 2. Last one, Olivia. Come on. Good. Nice. Way to go. Good. Nothing like a great workout to either start your day with, end your day with, middle of the day. It's always a good time to kind of get that heart rate up a little bit and get the body moving. So thank you so much for joining me for today's total body workout from the chair. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have some ideas of maybe some exercises that you can do with your own routine, or maybe you like the sequence of this one. So thank you so much. I hope it was helpful for you. As usual, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me directly at fitness@olivia.com. Always here to help you. Just remember, no matter what, get up and move. You can do this, and can't wait to see you soon.